Alright, with the folks at Bull, Mark's on 205 numbers after the name of little games. Beat in action over here, man. This was a launch title, PS4 launch title. Finally got around to it, man. I'd heard that Resogun was dope, and I don't really play these games too often anymore. Honestly, there aren't just too many around to even begin with to play. But I've always been a big fan of these kind of shooter games. I guess they're not called shmup. Well, they call them shmups. Maybe shmups would be the appropriate time. I gotta go look at it. I gotta go think about it. I wasn't really prepared to qualify this, but when you see these games, you kind of know what they are. The Gradiuses, the art types, the Life Force. I've only dabbled in Life Force. I haven't gone too deep in it, but I've been a big Gradius guy, a big art type guy. I've always enjoyed them. Never beaten them, which is also something. I've never beaten any of those games. I should probably try, man, but it's just so tough. But they play so well, man. And I'm all for a hard game that's fair. As long as you're fair, I'm in. You know, that's kind of ultimately why I really like Dark Souls, for example, because it's fair. Even though sometimes, like that Blue Smelter Demon, that dude, I don't know how fair he was sometimes, but it was fair. When you die and you think about it and you say, okay, that was on me. I could do better. I could do this. I could do that. Alright. When you die because you just don't know what happens or whatever, then you're like, come on, man. Like, what is this, like, arbitrary thing? So games like Cuphead, Dark Souls, to me, kind of do that. And most of this genre, or at least the good games in this genre, do that as well. Like you in Fighter Squadron or whatever in 1942. Even think about, you know, different perspectives that you can see them at. But entertaining and fun nonetheless, and fair nonetheless, I feel like, at least. It's a lot going on. I actually played it on the Vita. That's where I beat it. I did not cross save or anything like that. I barely even know how to do any of that stuff, man. And I've owned the Vita and the PS4 for years now, and I really never really looked into it. I just don't do it. Normally, like when I play a game on the Vita, I'm either playing on the go a little bit right before I go to bed, just over time. Like I play Resident Evil Revelations 2 right now. I don't even know if I can get it on the PS4 or not. I gotta look. Hopefully I can for the footage. But I'm playing strictly on the Vita, man. Like, and I just play, you know, half hour sometimes when I'll go to bed or something like that, depending on how I'm feeling. Then just, you know, knock out right afterwards, slowly but surely. And Resogun was the same way, with one exception. There was like a night where I stayed up like 2-3 hours, man, because I was hooked, yo. I was like, hold up. I was like replaying the missions, getting better scores. I was like, yo, this did something right here. Like, okay. And when you look at the PS4, it's even better. Graphically, great. In terms of gameplay, like the controller was set up and everything, very responsive, very intuitive, very smart. It felt like a modern type shooter game like this, and I honestly haven't played one of those in a really long time. And it got hard. It had some bosses over here. I kind of cut this video off a little before the bosses. I felt it was going a little bit long, and I wanted to show you guys more of the actual gameplay. This is the first mission, by the way, so you're not really missing out much. I think there's maybe 5 or 6, maybe 4 or 5 or 6, something along those lines. Not too many missions, but they get gradually more difficult. And the point is for you to try to keep adding up your combo and to improve on your score and whatnot. Which, you know, that's debatable. Like, there's a lot of games that you can do that. Like, you can play the original Super Mario Brothers and try to like improve your score, but I don't know how many people actually did that. We're kind of not in that age anymore, I feel like, of the leaderboards improve your score, except for when like a really good game and a really good reason for you to go and do that comes out. That like kind of changes the whole perspective on the thing, right? So we're not into leaderboard, we're not into like, you know, chase a score or whatever. But I bet you what, man, if I had like 3 or 4 of my friends with a PS4 when it came out with Resogun and we were competing and whatnot, we could be hooked on that ish for like weeks, man. So it's a matter of perspective when it comes to that. And Resogun, to me, I'm gonna give it like a solid 8.5 out of 10. This game is dope. Check it out, man.